As per the recording of this video, it is March 31st and we still have yet to see Spider-Man PS4. I wanted to wait until the very end of this month to try and talk about this game and why we haven't seen it yet, as this has come up in my suggestion box for a while and I just wanted to be sure I didn't make a video and then that following weekend some event happens and then Spider-Man PS4 gets even a minute long trailer or some kind of course teaser towards one of the other villains that are going to be in the game or something like that. So I just wanted to make sure that I held off, and what do you know, we reached March 31st and still there's no Spider-Man PS4. Now this topic has come up in my suggestion box for a long while now, and I definitely feel like the reason why we haven't seen the game is because right now PlayStation are worried about God of War. And this is very logical. You see, God of War is changing up so much from its original concepts and its original themes. It's going from a game that's pretty much about, ooh, Kratos goes and kills the big bad gods of Olympus and the Titans, to now is going to be about a completely different set of mythology. I believe it's Norse mythology. The story direction is going to be changed from Kratos' anger to him bringing up his son, and then also the gameplay and the full aesthetic of the game has also changed. So now instead of having that whole hack and slash type of gameplay, it seemed like the game will be a lot more in depth, and there's a lot more to customize and personalize about the game. So they want to make sure they show off as much as that as possible, as it's going to be completely different, and the name is God of War, not God of War 4, so some people may confuse it with a complete reboot. So there's a good reason there to keep on talking about God of War more than Spider-Man PS4 right now when it comes to the reasoning of PlayStation. Also, God of War will be releasing April 20th, 2018, so it's a safe bet that we may see a slow shift to Spider-Man PS4 after that time. Now, when this topic is brought up by other YouTubers, the main question is, when will the game be releasing? And I have to give my thoughts on that as well, because Spider-Man PS4 looks very promising. We've already seen so much of it, and it already seems to be even complete, kind of, because we've seen like a lot of stuff like the HUD actually works. It isn't like something that's there just to display it, so we have an idea of what the HUD will look like at all times while we're playing. We've already seen the web swinging, although they may be adding some type of new different kind of systems and mechanics to it, but Insomniac has been really quiet about the game, period. And this even goes more towards what I was talking about when it came to God of War. They don't want anything kind of overshadowing God of War right now, and Spider-Man PS4 is kind of shaping up to being one of the biggest games of the year, even though God of War is releasing, of course, in April, so it's already finna come up. And still, I feel like personally, if they said something about Spider-Man PS4 or they pretty much did like a trailer right now, it would kind of overshadow God of War, and right now PlayStation just wants God of War to be at the forefront. So where do I predict that Spider-Man PS4 may actually fall throughout the year? I believe that it could potentially fall sometime around quarter 3. So quarter 3 would rely on the months, or would lie on the months of, I believe it would be July, August, and September. So with those 3 months, we'll kind of probably see something then. Even if we don't see the release, then maybe it'll be at the very tail of that, and maybe it'll be like October. I don't think it'll wait until this December or anything like that, because we gotta confirm that Days Gone was actually pushed back to 2019, so it was actually a delay. So they were planning on revealing that the game was going to be releasing this year, probably during E3. So I'm guessing that that was going to be their winter game. So maybe there's going to be something that fills that spot this year. But Spider-Man PS4, seeing as it is a not a first party game, but seeing as it is an exclusive, and it is a big exclusive, and they kind of promote it to be such, Spider-Man PS4 probably will be, of course, the summer game that they release, the game that comes right before all the kids go back to school, and of course they still have time to just sit down and play video games, so their parents or their grandparents are worried about getting them something to play and stuff before they go back to school. Then of course, obviously, I feel like Spider-Man PS4 will fall right into that lane, and then maybe there's some game that they haven't announced yet that potentially still could come out this year. I'm hoping for Ghost of Tsushima, as of course we already got it confirmed last year that there already was a playable version, and it wasn't a playable version as in any kind of tech demo of it. The game has been developed for 4 years, so potentially seeing it at the end of this year doesn't sound too impossible, because they've already had that 4 years to develop it. And that sounds just about right for the development of any game in recent years. 4 to 5 years is usually about the time, and when they revealed it, the game was like 3 to 4 years already into development. So seeing the game in 2018 doesn't sound too preposterous. As a matter of fact, it did make a CES appearance. I don't know what CES is. It may be something that I've already talked about, but of course, from what I've read, it's supposed to be about stuff that's going to release in 2018, like movies and other products that they have and stuff like that. So obviously, Ghost of Tsushima releasing at the tail end of 2018, filling that spot where Days Gone was going to be, definitely seems like it's a possibility. So it Spider-Man PS4 launching in the summer region or the summertime of the year doesn't sound too far off, especially with E3 coming around. The game has already been being developed for a long time, same as Ghost of Tsushima. So the game dropping and not having to compete with Ghost of Tsushima definitely sounds about right to me. But let me know what you guys think about it. This has been your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming and everything you do. Don't forget to keep it A-class. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of it. And peace the heck